young Jett Lawrence, the 17-year-old out of Australia, is finally going to get his first pro win.
Jett Lawrence is the 250 West champion. He's saying thank you to his Honda machine.
At just 20 years old, Jett Lawrence isn't just racing. He's rewriting motocross history. His raw talent and relentless determination have created the phenom that is Jett Lawrence, who continues to redefine what it means to be a motocross racer. This is his journey. From the dusty tracks of Queensland to the premier stages of American motocross, you're about to discover his unique ability to make the impossible look effortless. In 2015, the Lawrence family made a bold decision to sell nearly everything they owned and relocate to Europe. This move was fueled by their desire for Jett and Hunter to pursue professional motocross careers on a larger stage. Initially living in Holland during Jett's first season with the European team, they later settled in Belgium for the next 2 years. The transition wasn't easy. The family faced financial challenges while trying to establish themselves in a new country. However, Jett thrived under pressure, competing in the German Series and the '85 European Motocross Championship. By age 14, he had advanced to the 250 class in the European Motocross Championship, showcasing his remarkable skills against some of the best young riders in Europe. These formative years taught Jett invaluable lessons about resilience and determination, setting him up for success as he prepared to take on the American motocross scene. In 2018, after more than 2 years of hard work and sacrifice in Europe, Jett and his family made another pivotal move, this time to the United States. Racing for factory connection initially with their amateur squad, he quickly caught attention with his talent. In 2020, he earned Rookie of the Year honors in the Pro Motocross Championship. With each race, Jett proved he could compete at the highest level. The journey from Australia to Europe and then to America was anything but easy for the Lawrence family. They faced a lot of challenges, from financial hardships to cultural adjustments, all while trying to make a name for themselves in the competitive motocross scene. Living in Europe meant navigating unfamiliar tracks and racing against some of the best young talent in the world. Yet, through it all, Jett and his family remained focused on their goal: to compete at the highest level in America. This journey marked the beginning of an exciting career that continues to unfold with each race. Jett Lawrence's transition from promising rookie to dominant force in the 250 class was nothing short of spectacular. In 2021, at just 17 years old, he clinched his first Pro Motocross 250 championship. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Lawrence secured 4 overall victories and 8 podium finishes, showcasing consistency beyond his years. But Jett was just getting started. 2022 saw him reach new heights, proving he could dominate both indoor and outdoor. He stormed through the Supercross 250 East region, claiming the championship with 4 wins and a perfect podium record. Every time he lined up at the gate, fans knew they were in for a show. The outdoor season that followed was even more impressive. Lawrence defended his Pro Motocross 250 title in style, racking up 9 wins from 10 podium appearances. 2023 brought more hardware as Jett conquered the Supercross 250 West region, with 6 wins and flawless podium performances. His riding was a blend of smoothness and finesse that left competitors wondering what they had to do to beat him. What set Jett apart wasn't just his speed or technique, it was his ability to perform under pressure, his strategic race management, and an uncanny knack for finding lines on the track that others missed. Whether it was a Supercross track or an outdoor national, Jett adapted and excelled. As the 2023 season drew to a close, one thing was clear: Jett Lawrence had outgrown the 250 class. The motocross world couldn't wait to see how this young Australian phenom would fare against the sport's elite in the Premier 450 class. When Jett Lawrence moved to the Premier 450 class in 2023, few could have predicted the absolute dominance that would follow. His rookie season in the Premier class wasn't just successful, it was historic. Lawrence achieved something unprecedented in pro motocross history: a perfect 22-0 win-loss record. Every single moto he entered, he finished on the top of the box. This wasn't just winning, this was total championship annihilation. The 2023 Pro Motocross 450 Championship became Lawrence's personal playground. He didn't just win races, he dismantled the competition with a combination of speed, strategy, and an almost supernatural race sense. Veteran riders who had dominated the class for years suddenly found themselves racing for second place. But Lawrence's 2023 achievements didn't stop there. He also claimed the inaugural SuperMotocross World Championship, further cementing his status as the sport's newest superstar and adding $1 million to his bank account. At just 20 years old, he had accomplished what most riders dream about their entire entire careers. His transition wasn't just about winning, it was about how he won, with a style that was equal parts calculated precision and raw, unbridled speed. Jett Lawrence's meteoric rise in the 450 class wasn't without its challenges. In July 2024, during practice at the family's private training facility, Jett suffered a significant setback. He tore his ulnar collateral ligament in his thumb, requiring surgery and forcing him to miss the remainder of the 2024 Pro Motocross season. This injury interrupted what had been another impressive championship run, marred only by a previous shoulder injury at Hangtown. Despite the disappointment, Jett's resilience shone through. He focused on his recovery. Lawrence returned at the SuperMotocross playoff in Concord, North Carolina, just 66 days after thumb surgery. He impressively won the overall with 2-1 moto finishes, including a late pass on Eli Tomac in the second moto. He then went on to defend his SuperMotocross World Championship in Las Vegas, winning the title with 1-1 moto finishes and earning another $1 million prize, proving his remarkable comeback from injury. In October 2024, Jett and Hunter Lawrence made history by leading Team Australia to its first ever victory at the Motocross of Nations, held at Matterley Basin in the United Kingdom. The brothers, alongside teammate Kyle Webster, showcased their exceptional talent and teamwork throughout the event. Jett anchored the team's success with a standout performance, winning the MX2 race while finishing second in the third race. Hunter contributed with a solid fourth-place finish, and together, their combined efforts earned Team Australia a total of 26 points, narrowly defeating Team USA, which finished with 29 points. This victory was particularly meaningful for Jett and Hunter, as they had come close in previous years, finishing third in 2022 and second in 2023. Standing on the podium, the Lawrence brothers celebrated not only their individual achievements, but also the culmination of years of hard work and dedication to the sport. This win elevated Australia's status in motocross and solidified their legacy as two of the sport's elite riders. Jett Lawrence's debut in the 450 Supercross season in 2024 was historic. He kicked off the year with a victory at Anaheim 1, becoming the first rider to win in their Premier Class debut. Throughout the season, he showcased remarkable consistency and speed, securing 8 wins, including key victories in Detroit, Daytona, and Denver. Lawrence was also the top qualifier at 9 rounds and earned 8 heat race wins, demonstrating his dominance. With a total of 10 podium finishes out of 17 rounds, he not only claimed the 450 Supercross championship, but also won the Rookie of the Year award. This achievement made him one of only 3 riders in Supercross history to win the Premier Class championship as a rookie, joining legends Jeremy McGrath and Ryan Dungey. This championship solidified Lawrence's status as one of motocross's brightest stars. As of late 2024, Jett's career statistics are staggering. 15 career 450 Pro Motocross overall wins, 28 career 450 Pro Motocross Moto wins, 8 career 450 Supercross wins, 4 career 450 SuperMotocross overall wins. At just 21 years old, Jett Lawrence has already established himself as one of the most dominant forces in motocross history. His journey from a young Australian dreamer to a multi-time champion continues to inspire fans and fellow riders alike. Jett Lawrence's riding style is a unique blend of precision, aggression, and adaptability that sets him apart from his competitors. His approach to racing combines raw talent with a deep understanding of track dynamics and race strategy. One of Lawrence's standout qualities is his ability to maintain composure under pressure. Whether leading from the start or working his way through the pack, he rarely seems flustered. This mental fortitude allows him to make split-second decisions that often lead to race-winning moves. Technically, Lawrence excels in cornering and rhythm sections. His corner speed is particularly impressive, often allowing him to make up time or execute passes where others struggle. In rhythm sections, he has a knack for finding unique lines that shave precious seconds off his lap times. Lawrence's starts have also become a crucial part of his success. His ability to get out of the gate quickly and position himself well into the first turn often sets the tone for his races. This skill was particularly evident during his perfect motocross season in 2023. Another key aspect of Lawrence's riding is his fitness and endurance. He maintains a high level of intensity throughout races, often looking as fresh in the closing laps as he does at the start. This stamina allows him to push hard late in races, when others are fading. Perhaps most importantly, Lawrence has demonstrated an impressive ability to adapt his riding style to various conditions and challenges. Whether tackling a muddy outdoor national, navigating a rough and rutted Supercross track, or managing dry and dusty conditions, Lawrence just makes the hard look too easy. As Lawrence continues to evolve as a rider, his technique and racecraft will undoubtedly continue to refine, potentially setting new standards in the sport of motocross. Jett Lawrence's life off the track is as dynamic as his racing career, blending entrepreneurship, family bonds, and personal interests. In 2023, he launched Jetson Donuts, a business venture that quickly gained popularity at Supercross events. By partnering with Feld Entertainment, he became one of the first riders allowed to sell products directly at races, turning his passion for donuts into a successful enterprise. Family plays a central role in Jett's life, particularly his relationship with his brothers. While Jett and Hunter pursue motocross fame, their middle brother, Tate, who has autism, adds a unique layer to their family dynamic. Tate's infectious enthusiasm and love for cars provide both inspiration and grounding for Jett and Hunter as they navigate the pressures of professional sports. The Lawrence family's journey has been marked by resilience and sacrifice. This risk paid off dramatically when Jett and Hunter made history by becoming the first brothers to achieve a 1-2 finish in a motocross championship. Despite his rising fame, Jett remains approachable and down-to-earth. Known for his laid-back Australian demeanor, he brings a refreshing personality to the often intense world of professional racing. His playful sense of humor shines through on social media, where he shares glimpses of both his racing life and personal interests. In interviews, Jett comes across as articulate and thoughtful, often providing insightful comments about racing and his career. He's not afraid to speak his mind, a trait that has sometimes led to controversy, but has also earned him respect for his honesty. Outside of racing and business, Jett has developed a passion for golf, often seen practicing his swing or putting in his spare time. He even purchased a home in a gated golf community in Dade City, Florida, where he can focus on improving his game. While fully committed to his racing career, Jett maintains a balanced perspective on life, understanding that there's more to his identity than just being a champion. This well-rounded approach to life off the track has contributed to his success on it, creating a champion who is as relatable as he is talented. Jett Lawrence, at just 21 years old, has already reshaped the landscape of motocross significantly. His aggressive yet calculated riding style has injected new excitement into the sport, leading to increased viewership and event attendance. Lawrence's success has inspired a new generation of young riders, particularly in Australia, demonstrating that with talent and hard work, aspiring racers can achieve their dreams. Lawrence's marketability extends beyond the track. His charisma and social media presence have attracted new sponsors and boosted the sport's mainstream appeal, potentially leading to more lucrative contracts for top riders. His journey from a small town in Australia to the pinnacle of American motocross has further globalized the sport, encouraging international riders to pursue careers in the US. Looking ahead, Lawrence is expected to maintain his dominance in the 450 class. He aims to defend his titles in Supercross, Pro Motocross, and the SuperMotocross World Championship in upcoming seasons. Lawrence has the potential to break numerous records in both Supercross and Motocross. The all-time win records set by legends like Ricky Carmichael and Jeremy McGrath could be within reach if he continues on his current trajectory. Lawrence's impact is evident in the numbers. Through his first 15 rounds of motocross, he's established himself as a potential all-time great, with a 90% moto and 93% overall win percentage. His dominance is comparable to other sports records, equivalent to an MLB team winning 146 games in a 162-game season. In 2024, Lawrence expanded his international racing presence, helping Team Australia achieve its historic first victory at the Motocross of Nations. His recent appearances at Paris and Australia Supercross events have sparked interest in potential participation in the MXGP World Championship. Off the track, Lawrence's entrepreneurial ventures, such as Jetson Donuts, indicate a savvy business mind. As his brand grows, he may expand into other areas, following in the footsteps of successful athlete entrepreneurs. As he continues to evolve as a rider and a person, the motocross world watches with anticipation. Whether he's defending his titles in the US, competing in international events, or expanding his business ventures. Lawrence's future promises to be as exciting as his meteoric rise. One thing is certain, whether breaking records or building his brand, Jett Lawrence's future in motocross is poised to be as thrilling as his rides on the track. But how does Jett Lawrence compare to Eli Tomac, another motocross phenom with a place in the record books? To learn more about Tomac's legendary career, check out this video here. If you're curious about how these two riders stack up against each other, you're in luck. We'll be releasing a video soon that does just that. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it when it drops, when it's released. Jett Lawrence's journey from a young Australian dreamer to a dominant force in American motocross is nothing short of remarkable. At just 21 years old, he has already etched his name into the history books, breaking records and setting new standards for excellence. His unique blend of raw talent and charismatic personality has not only brought him numerous championships, but has also breathed new life into motocross, inspiring a new generation of riders and attracting fresh interest to the sport. As he continues to evolve, the motocross world watches with anticipation, whether defending titles, competing internationally, or expanding his business ventures. Lawrence's future promises to be as exciting as his meteoric rise. With his legacy far from complete, fans and competitors alike are left to wonder, can Jett Lawrence become the greatest motocross rider of all time? Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed the video. Check back soon for more great videos on the action sports heroes we all love.